Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to install Windows on your MacBook Air, MacBook Pro, or normal MacBook. First thing you guys want to do is go ahead and go to your Launchpad. You're going to want to go to the folder that says Other. In here you're going to look for the one that says Boot Camp Assistant. Now you're going to need a USB for this, 8 GB or bigger. I'm using 16 because it's the recommended. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to click Create Windows 7 or later from Install Disk, and it's going to automatically select the latest support software. Then you're going to want to plug that in. Click Continue. Now you're going to have your own installation of ISO for Windows. I'm going to go ahead and link that in the description where I can. And then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and choose it once you have it downloaded. For me, I should have mine in my downloads. Yeah, right here. Once you go ahead and find it, I'm going to go ahead and go open it. And then it's going to select the destination. It should be the USB that you inserted earlier. And go ahead and click Continue. Now this is just telling you that everything on the USB drive will be erased, so remember that. Alright, now it's formatting selected drive, and I'll be right back. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes depending on your MacBook, and I'll be right back. Alright, just finished up for me. It took about 10 to 11 minutes. What you want to do next is you want to go click Open Website. It's going to bring you to this website where you're going to pretty much download the Boot Camp drivers for Windows. What you're going to want to do is you want to download this before you go into Windows, just in case your drivers don't work for like Wi-Fi and stuff like that. This will have all the drivers for, you know, your keyboard, mouse pad, all the drivers pretty much for the Mac. And then it's going to pop up with a screen like this. It's going to pop up with a screen like this. It's going to say, do you want to partition, you know, how you want to partition your Mac and everything. So depending which MacBook you have, depending if you have the bigger gigabyte model or the smaller one, pretty much if you're going to be using it half and half, I would just do, you know, divide the partition in half. But if you're using Mac more than Windows, you know, put more on the Mac than the Windows, or, you know, vice versa. And then after that, it's going to ask you to reboot, to restart. It's going to have a screen that says restart right here. You're going to want to restart here. You don't want to restart your own and go like into the boot camp and like go into Windows, because then your mouse and keyboard will not work and you'd be pretty much in trouble because you wouldn't be able to install Windows. So what you want to do is you want to restart it when it says restart. Do not go over here and do a manual restart. Alright, so since I've already installed Windows on this Mac, I can't show you the steps by steps for the next one, but I can show you. So the screen should pop up like this once it has restarted by itself. Should show up like that with Windows loading files, and then it should load up loading Windows normally, and then it should pop up with a screen like this saying install Windows. At this point your mouse and keyboard should be working. If it's not, then you did something wrong and you need to go back. Then it's going to ask you, you click next, click accept and everything, and then it's going to pop up with a screen like this. It's going to ask you with the disk partition and how many gigabytes and whatever it is. So the partition that you made should be pretty much when it says how much is free and how much is not free, should be pretty much like, let's say it's 20 gigabytes out of 20 gigabytes, okay? So don't click on the one that has, like, you know, used files on it, because then that could be your Mac operating system and you don't want to erase that. You're just going to want to click format and then format it, and then go ahead and just click on next, and then it should start installing everything, and then it should reboot by itself into Windows again, continuing the setup and everything. Alright, so at any point when you turn off or restart your Mac, if you want to boot to choose what you're going to boot in for Windows or Mac, you hold down the Option key when the chime happens, and then you get to choose. You get the Macintosh HD, which is your Mac operating system, and then you have Windows, which, or whatever you named it, Boot Camp or whatever. And then so we just go ahead and select Windows if you want to select Windows, and then Mac if you want to select Mac. Alright, so once you boot it into Windows, I have Windows 10 on here, but you will have Windows 7. What you're going to do is you're going to insert that USB again that you had downloaded the drivers on earlier. Then you want to head over, let's see, down here to your files. You want to head over to your USB. For me, I have them downloaded in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have them downloaded on my desktop. You want to go ahead and open it. There's a Boot Camp folder. You want to go ahead and click the Setup. It's going to ask you to accept for administrative privileges. And then once you go, mine says repair because it's already installed, but once you go through this setup and everything, it's going to install the drivers for your keyboard, screen, mouse, everything pretty much for your MacBook. And then it's going to ask you to restart, so then when you restart your MacBook, go ahead and boot into Windows one more time, and then you'll have like the backlit keyboard, you'll have everything working properly, the sleep mechanism and everything should be going on just fine. Alright guys, one more thing. So if you guys, once everything's installed, if you come down here to the hidden icons and you click on the Boot Camp icon and open up the Boot Camp control panel, it's going to have pretty much a control panel of everything, like your operating systems right here. If you want to restart into, let's say, Mac right now, you can click Restart. Your keyboard's going to have, you can choose to use all your F1, F2 keys as standard key functions, or you can customize the trackpad here. And that's pretty much it. And then all your drivers should be installed, and you can use it pretty much as a normal Windows computer. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll have a more detailed video coming up later in the future. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys if you liked it and you want to keep watching more videos, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you guys.